Good morning. This is Terry from Danu's Irish Herb Garden in Connemara in the west of Ireland, and it's such a beautiful day. You can see there's blue skies, the sun is shining. We just feel so blessed because we've had a lot of rain recently, but this week since Sunday has been absolutely stunning. And we're busy outside today catching up on jobs, and I'm just coming down to show you our little terrace. Our garden is on almost an acre, and it's evolved over the years into separate little pockets. Just organically happened. We didn't plan anything. And this is one of those little pockets. It's a little area down below the wind, so we can come out here and have lovely picnics and meals in the summertime without the wind ruining everything. And this is also a little orchard. We've got a few apple trees here. They've lost their leaves now. A couple of crab apples and eating apples. And behind that you can see there's willow, which is a brilliant windbreak. So it's a little microclimate down here. In the background there, through the branches, you can see there's a big lovely hawthorn, and there's a few birds flittering around in there. So as I say, we have several little kind of pockets, little separate microclimate areas in this garden of ours. And this area is an orchard, so there's fruit. There's also this huge rock on which grows a honeysuckle, which is finished for the year, brambles, and I planted some wild roses that I took cuttings of. And there's also, we've uncovered a lovely little hawthorn tree just there as well. This area of the garden is also, it's dedicated to Anya. She's a moon goddess, a maiden goddess, and I've got a little altar made here. And some quartz crystals, because hopefully the moon will imbue those crystals with some energy. And I've got a little bed of white flowers and chamomile. And I also have other areas in the garden dedicated to the goddess Bridget and the goddess Ermid, and overall it's the goddess Danu, who is the mother goddess of them all. And you might wonder, what has this all got to do with herbs? So for me, all the plantings I do, I build a relationship, and these plants are my relations. They're my friends, they're my allies, they're my wards that I have to look after, and they help me keep in touch with and connect with Mother Earth. So working with plants like this gets me thinking about my ancestors and how they would have related to plants. And as a consequence, I've discovered information about these goddesses that my ancestors way back would have known about and may have appealed to for help. So I think it's part of my journey with herbs that I connect with the earth through the plants and through these goddesses, because they're energetic archetypes that have meaning today. And I really think it's important that as history is being removed from curriculums everywhere, and as history is pretty much downgraded, especially at a time when it is most needed, because we need to remind ourselves of past atrocities in the world. We don't want to repeat them. If we ignore history, there's a good chance things will be repeated. But it also leaves people feeling vulnerable and isolated because they don't know their roots. So growing plants for herbal medicine, growing plants just because I love them, and connecting to these archetypal energies of my ancestors all seems to connect beautifully for me. It's interesting as well, as I was down here earlier, that most of the plants in this garden are all goddess plants, insofar as the apples would all be dedicated to the goddess, because they have, if you cut them through the circumference, you'll see they have a pentacle shaped seed bed with 5 little seeds in. It's the same with the hawthorn, it's the same with roses, and it's just happened organically. So I think this area of the garden is a very feminine area, it's a very peaceful area. And also I have some Artemisia growing here, which is of course named for the goddess Artemis. So it's my little goddess haven down here, and I wonder if you have a little haven like this in your garden, or if you would consider making one. Look at the moss as well, it's just so soft and comforting to look at it, and it is so beautiful. And some people get rid of moss, isn't that amazing? I can't believe anyone would want to do that. I mean, look at this. Look at that little universe in there. It is just beautiful. Anyway, I must get back to work. I've got lots to do today, so this is Danu's Irish Herb Garden saying goodbye for now, and I hope you have a lovely day as well. Bye!